More breaking news surrounding the unequal standard of justice and how the FBI has been politicized, the DOJ has been weaponized and politicized under Joe Biden. We'll have full exclusive coverage. You won't believe tonight's new details. We have major new polls tonight in key midterm matchups that will determine control of the United States Senate. A new poll, for example, has Herschel Walker up in the state of Georgia, and we will do the job that the mob and the media will never do. We will vet all of these far-left extreme candidates. Tonight, that will be Raphael Warnock. That's coming up. But first tonight, just breaking now, a major new report from the Washington Times. It just broke. It says rank-and-file FBI whistleblowers coming forward. Many are now saying that Director Christopher Wray has lost control of the agency and needs to resign. According to the Washington Times report, these whistleblower claims include allegations of bias, even being forced to sign false affidavits. And according to my sources tonight, who I spoke to within the last hour, that are directly involved with the whistleblowers, there are now at least 20 confirmed whistleblowers that have come forward. And according to their attorney, quote, I'm hearing from FBI personnel that they feel like the director has lost control of the Bureau. He said they are saying, how does this guy survive? He's leaving. He's got to leave. Now, also breaking tonight, a new memo from the Attorney General, Merrick Garland, and his office. They're sending a stern reminder this night to staff about policies that limit contact with members of Congress. By the way, that would mean FBI members talking to members of Congress as whistleblowers. So this letter, obviously, a convenient reminder from the Attorney General of the United States. So the question is he trying to silence these whistleblowers? Because it certainly looks like it at this hour. Now, it also looks like they're trying to pressure these whistleblowers. But what? Democrats, they only like hearsay whistleblowers, not real whistleblowers? That sounds like intimidation directly from the AG's office. And the AG and the FBI director need to encourage whistleblowers, not silence them, not intimidate them. This sounds like a veiled threat. Let me remind you of the policy about talking to Congress or what? Or else what? You get fired for identifying corruption and abuse of power when they should be applauded if it's true. Now, all of this comes following a major report last night where top FBI agent Tim Tebow was reportedly escorted out of the Washington field office on Friday by 2 or 3 other agents accused of, quote, political bias in handling the investigation of Hunter Biden's computer laptop. And now Tebow, through his lawyer, is now pushing back against the report among growing scrutiny of his conduct. And while Joe Biden claims to care about law and order, while he continues to completely ignore this two-tiered system of justice, the blatant political bias and corruption inside the FBI, the DOJ, his FBI, his DOJ. Take a look.
I'm opposed to defunding the police. I'm also opposed to defunding the FBI. Look, there's no greater responsibility for government than ensuring the safety of our people.
When Hunter's home gets raided, I hope he feels the same way. Here on this program, we want to be very clear. We condemn all threats and all attacks on law enforcement, not when it's just politically convenient. As a matter of fact, on this program, for the rank and file, the 95, 98, 99%, we are very grateful for all the good FBI agents and employees that risk their lives to keep us safe. We support them. Now, but the FBI is not immune from oversight, and they're not immune from criticism, and they're not immune from having bad apples or being called out for massive agency-wide failures and the failures inside, especially the upper echelon of the FBI. Now, also breaking tonight, we're now learning that amid growing scrutiny of the FBI and the DOJ, that the department is now banning political appointees from partisan events. But I'm sorry, that just isn't good enough, FBI Director Wray and Attorney General Garland. Now, they have done a disservice. Director Wray knew there were problems with the upper echelon of the FBI. When he took over, he should have taken what should be the world's premier law enforcement agency, and he should have cleaned up the politics in the FBI. He didn't do it. And now things are worse with Merrick Garland because he seems to be weaponizing the DOJ, the Biden DOJ, and getting away with everything has now led to more politics or politicizing of the FBI, which, by the way, I predicted would happen many times on this program if we didn't hold the people that abused FISA warrants and used Hillary Clinton's bought and paid for dossier and lied to FISA court judges not once but 4 times to spy on a presidential candidate and a president. Or as the Wall Street Journal editorial board pointed out, why is there one standard for Hillary Clinton and one standard for Donald Trump? Remember, this is now a DOJ that appears hell-bent on finding anything they can use against the 45th president. We saw that in the warrant and the raid at Mar-a-Lago. But it is the same organization that let Hillary Clinton off the hook for mishandling a ton of top-secret classified materials on unsecured private servers because even Jim Comey acknowledged crimes were committed, but no reasonable prosecutor, he said, would bring a case. The same people that let her get away with clear obstruction of justice. She deleted 33,000 emails. Remember, we learned about something called BleachBit, and then devices were destroyed with hammers. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.